3 things that you didn't know about your own brain. My name's Dan Wilkins with Mindzeye.com, and let's get right to the video. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the first 7 years of our brain's development. So from birth to age 7, our brains operate from a theta brainwave state, and this is below consciousness. If you hook a little kid up to the wires and you read his brain activity, you'll see that the brain waves that the kid is operating from are below consciousness. And essentially, the brain is in record mode. So the subconscious is downloading the programs that will become your reality. And the Jesuits say, "Give me a child until it is 7, and I will show you the man." What is the scripture telling us? It's telling us that from birth to 7, our brains download our exact reality. The book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talks about why rich people overall, long-term, remain rich and why poor people remain poor. And it's because it's handed down from our parents. So if your mom and dad are bad at handling money or were of a lower class income, their habits and their subconscious beliefs rubbed off onto you. And this is why the statement is so powerful to say, hypnotize yourself before you're hypnotized by the world around you. It's so utterly important to realize the power of your mind today, guys. 95% of our thought is ran from the subconscious mind. So if you've ever caught yourself saying things like, "I don't need money to be happy," or "money's the root of all evil," or if I just had a better job, I would have more stuff. I wouldn't have such bad credit if my job paid me enough money to pay all my bills. These things program into your mind, and your world is thus created. We're on time lapse. So the thoughts, the actions, the beliefs that you plant by seed into the universe, it's called the law of reaping and sowing. So the law of cause and effect. So you plant the seeds with your thoughts, and that's what's eventually going to manifest into your reality later. There's also called the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This pretty much says that our thoughts and the seeds that we plant eventually become the physical things in our reality. So you say, what happens after age 7? How do we download new programs? Well, our brains operate from a theta brainwave state as we go to bed at night, as we fall asleep, and during deep REM sleep, and as we wake up in the morning. So when you're getting drowsy as you're falling asleep at night, and then when you're in the dream state and you're in deep, relaxed sleep, and then as you wake up in the morning and you're still groggy, so pretty much you can feel when your brain is operating from theta. And these are the perfect opportunities. So I can't remember who did it. I think Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison used to visualize and brainstorm whilst holding a ball in his hand. And as he held this metal ball in his hand, he would hold his arm just so far off of the arm of his chair where with a metal tin pan underneath. And as he would fall asleep and his hand would relax and drop the ball, it would wake him up, keeping his brainwave states in a deep theta constantly. So what does this information tells you guys? Sleep hypnosis is very powerful, especially self-sleep hypnosis. Your subconscious will respond quicker to your voice. So I provide you a link down below. It's www.mindzeye.com. It's right there down below. If you'll click on that link and go to it, there's a free success hypnosis on the front page of the webpage. It's called Dan's Free Success Hypnosis. Hundreds of people just like you have already used it. I used it to completely change my life, as well as some other topics for subconscious reprogramming that I'll get into with every video. I talk about it in every video. You guys, your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your life. So if you get it on track with the goals and the aspirations that you want to manifest, then they will come to you. They will attract to you. You will attract abundance. How do you get the job that you want and the love of your life, and how do you make the money you want? Well, think about it and believe it that it's so, and then it will come to you. The idea will come to you. The way, the how. Don't ask how. Number 2, guys, your brain doesn't know when it's experiencing something in a physical reality, or if it's just inside your mind. So your subconscious doesn't know what's real or fake. So if it's filled full of excuses and rationalizations that you feed it through your thought, through your conscious thought, and through the things that you tell yourself, your self-talk, your subconscious listens and records everything around you. So all 5 senses times 10. And when you learn that the outside world, the pop culture, the things that you feed your mind on a daily basis, if you like murder and you like nasty, just if you're gang affiliated, just you're going to continue to attract that lifestyle, that life to you by your thought. So if you change the way that you think consciously, it'll eventually work. But if the habit mind, the subconscious mind, learns through repetition. So a way to fast track your progress and changing your life completely is to program your subconscious mind through sleep hypnosis, through constant visualization. So visualization, meditation, spend 5 minutes a day closing your eyes, sitting with your breath, visualizing the life that you want, the person, the people that you want to attract in your life, your business partners, your soulmate, the car you want to drive, the house you want to live in. Visualize it in your mind. Spend 5 minutes a day doing that. These are all subconscious tricks. So if you want to use this time to subscribe to my channel and click that bell notification right over there. I think it's on this side. Click the bell notification so that you get informed of new videos, because I am 3 months into completely manifesting everything I've ever dreamed of. And I see the path straight to the top to my wildest dreams. So 7 months ago, you guys, my name's Dan Wilkins, and I was a drug addict. I was a heroin addict. I was living under a bridge. Step by step, I started to realize through watching YouTube videos when I had the opportunity, psychology videos, studying the mind, and the information I've gathered has completely changed my life. So I went from constantly making excuses and rationalizing and procrastinating and being lazy and blaming everything on my outside circumstances. And eventually, after about 30 days of using a sleep hypnosis that I recorded for myself, I started to think differently. My thoughts became more positive. Ideas started to come into my head. Well, what if I opened up this company? Or what if I just need to figure out, how do I sell on Amazon? And I did these things, and now I'm 3 months into it, and my life's completely changed. My income is increased by I'm $6,000 a month is what I'm at, and it's steadily increasing every day because I'm selling more and more on Amazon every day. So the things that I'm doing with my life are things that anybody can do. If you want to manifest change, if you want to manifest love and wealth and money, I can show you how, and it begins with thought. So let's move on to number 3. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the reticular activating system. So number 3, the reticular activating system. What your reticular activating system is a filter that your subconscious mind uses to filter out good and bad material and make decisions for you subconsciously. So if you feel unlovable and your entire life you've just felt an absence of love, what that does to you subconsciously is your reticular activating system will look for evidence to supply that truth in your life. So if you're programmed subconsciously to think that you're not good enough, or that you're dumb, or that you're not smart enough, you didn't make good grades in school, you don't make enough money at your job, then you're telling your reticular activating system to find things that make that true in your life. Your reticular activating system is a filter. It filters in the good and the bad. And if we didn't have it, so your subconscious mind pulls in information from all 5 of your senses at a high rate of speed. So if we didn't have it, think of a computer that is used up all of its random access memory, its RAM. So it operates really slowly, right? So if we didn't have a reticular activating system, we'd just pull in all of this information at these high rates of speeds, and our brains would have a meltdown. It would melt down. So what programs are you telling yourself through the self-talk that you give yourself on a daily basis, through the excuses that you make for not jumping on that project you said you were going to jump on? Or see, procrastination, excuses, and rationalization. Rationalizing is, think of it in 2 words: ration, lies. So when you rationalize with yourself, it's never a good thing. I set my alarm clock for 4 o'clock because I saw in a YouTube video that Arnold Schwarzenegger, Denzel Washington, Jim Carrey, Nick Cannon, these guys, they set their alarm because it adds 2 hours of daylight to your day, and they would get up, get their day started. Are you going to wake up and be in a shitty mood, or are you going to wake up and be happy? It's up to you. So if you wake up during it's called a billionaire power hour. So 20 minutes mental, 20 minutes spiritual, 20 minutes physical. And you do this and you choose to look yourself in the eyes in the mirror, and you choose to be happy. You choose to not let any outside circumstance or any circumstance of anybody else determine how you're going to feel today. Because your feelings communicate to the world around you in combination with your thought. So Jesus says in the Coptic Gospel of Thomas, he says, when the 2 make peace in this one house, then you can say to the mountain, move, and the mountain will move away. The Gospel of the Lots of Mary, these are Coptic Gospels. These are from the Nag Hammadi. These are scriptures that were left out of the Christian Bible. Guys, if any scripture from any religion, from any country that's ancient, we need to pay attention to it. We need to listen to it. There's something in it that we can interpret and incorporate in our lives. They didn't just write it and preserve it for all of these years because it wasn't important. So the Coptic Gospel of Thomas, the Lots of Mary, it says, he who will go forth with his whole heart will obtain what he seeks. Only do not be of 2 minds. It's a reference to human consciousness, guys. If we're subconsciously programmed to think that money is evil and that we don't need it to be happy, let me tell you something. With more money, you can help more people. With more money, you can help more people. Can you imagine if the adult population, 5.4 billion people, can you imagine if we all stuck together, helped one another, trusted one another, patted each other on the back, encouraged one another, donated 10% of our income to a charity, or to a pot that will guarantee that somebody else that's not as fortunate or hasn't learned how to manifest love, money, and health in their life, it could help them. If we would all unite and help each other out, the world would, can you imagine what we could accomplish? We'd already be flying through space at the speed of light, discovering new worlds. Guys, I do this YouTube channel because I want to teach you what I've learned myself. I'm living the best life I can live, and it's all because I reprogrammed my mind, and it took minimal effort. I played a sleep hypnosis track with headphones in my ears as I slept at night I still do it. Continue to program yourself every night. Every night I use sleep hypnosis to obtain my goals. I'll record a new one and with higher goals, and program myself, and I manifest the situations and the opportunities that will lead to the success, the achievement, the fulfillment of these dreams of mine. If you want to learn more, please go to my website. It's right there down below, mindzeyeinc.com, MINDZEYEINC.com. Subscribe to my newsletter. This is a chance for you to tell your story. Give me your story. Tell me who you are, where you're from, and how I can help. I can help you via the Zoom app, group messaging. I offer my advice, my accountability partnership, any way that I can help you. Subscribe to that newsletter and you will have access to contact me at any time of day. Also, Jake Ducey. I want to. If you don't know who Jake Ducey is, he's the leading thought motivational speaker, author. He's very, very, very knowledgeable in retraining your subconscious mind, and he offers a neuro-programmer of Jake Ducey's Second Mind neuro-programmer, and it's completely changed my life. So after the 30 days or so that I spent of sleep hypnosis, I was introduced to Jake Ducey's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to it in the comments. And Jake Ducey's Second Mind Neuroprogrammer. This is a software that uses neuro-programming technology to completely subconsciously program you for health, wealth, perfect happiness, luck, good fortune, things like that. It's completely changed the way I operate my daily life. Like, I operate by a specific morning and evening routine. My life gets better and better every day. I wake up to more opportunities every day, and I know that you will do the same. You could demo it for free, and like I said, I'll leave a link in the comments. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to get informed of new videos, and hit the like button right there so that my video sends out to the YouTube universe and I can help more people. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Deuce.
If you haven't already done it yet, click the bell notification next to subscribe so that you get informed of new videos.